have always found comfort in the smallest things. Sometimes it's a cover of a book that is designed in such a way that the textures of different parts of the cover feel differently. I remember as a young teenager playing with the book forever, never really opening it because I was mesmerized by the cover. Sometimes an image of a cover or a texture of a plant can ignite a whole rainbow of ideas and thoughts, and imagination runs wild. My family didn't always appreciate that, I guess, as being a very curious and child that asks way too many questions. But today, as a young adult, I try to let my feelings, imaginations, and thoughts enter my being, my existence, as freely as possible. And sometimes I enjoy those moments with someone else, such as a pet that I get to pet sit for a neighbor, and I can drink warm tea and feel the soft and warm sun on my skin. Those are the happiest moments. Growing up, when I grew up and how and where, which I think is actually true today for young people, it is often the loudest and the more multitasking person that is often celebrated and successful, whatever success means for the culture you're in. It's not the quietest, although so many great books, so many great films, so much great work is done by much quieter people, and people who are entertained alone with their own brains rather than external stimuli. There's nothing wrong with one or the other or anything in between, but I think we only cater for one or two types of people, and the rest are usually put into category of weird or lonely or many other different words. And I find being content and happy and entertained with the smallest thing, like watching a butterfly or a ladybug or touching the cover of the books. You know, some books have those really interesting textures on them. All of that can be so engaging and interesting. And then the day somebody tried to diagnose me based on those interests of mine, and then I remembered how the way I am is so enjoyable and loving and now very acceptable after so many years of realizing that this is just another way of being a human. And then that reminded me but that's not what's happening often outside of my own world here. Sometimes when people try to diagnose us, which is quite interesting. And now that I am aware that that's me, not an illness or a challenge ever, no. Being content with simpler life and smaller things and simpler things is such a gift. And like pets, I guess, as well, although I think they still require a lot of work and consideration, for sure. Well, just wanted to share a little bit with you today. I hope it makes sense, and if it doesn't, maybe it piques your curiosity a little bit. Thank you for checking out my channel.